So I want to talk life jackets. I've had a couple comments on some videos. It's been in the back of my mind, and then I've also just had conversations with family members about life jackets, wearing them, when I'm not wearing them. So ultimately, I started off with this one from MTI, and it's a really nice, it's got pockets, it zips, very comfortable life jacket, big armholes. And I wore that for all of last season when I was sailing on some Flying Scots. And then I also wore it in the first couple videos that you saw here, but I wore this for the first few months while I was sailing out. And partly it came in handy one time. So I was docking the boat one night and I wasn't thinking about where my feet were, and I put both feet on kind of just the deck where I shouldn't have, and I started to just move, and I ended up falling in the lake right off the dock, in between the boat and the dock. You know, it was a safe situation, but ultimately I was caught off guard. You know, life jacket popped me up, I got back on the dock, and you know, and so I really realized what they are good for. When you're caught off guard and you're in the water, it just kind of gives you that quick second to just get composure. So I'm not opposed to life jackets, and I will admit that for my experience, I've gotten really comfortable, too comfortable. So I did go to Prop and Wake, and I picked up a new life jacket, and I kind of went a little extreme, but hey, you know, go big or go home, right? So I picked up from Mustang a inflatable, but not just inflatable, but the hydrostatic, and I got the D-rings. So I basically got an offshore life jacket, and I was watching some videos on it, reading about it, and I really love everything that is this life jacket. I think it's a great life preserver. It is expensive if the cartridge goes off. It looks like it's about 80 bucks to put it all back together. That's something I did not factor in when I excitedly bought this offshore looking life jacket. But I don't think you can put a price on safety, right? So this one is set up to go off when it gets into 4 inches of water. I'm gonna start wearing this, and I'm excited to wear it. Again, it might be a little overkill for the lake, but then again, you know, what's to say is overkill when it comes to life jackets in general. So this one is Coast Guard approved. It's got the D-ring, so eventually if I ever do offshore, which I plan on doing, it will be something I could clip in at night. It's got some pockets so that you can do some storage. I like that. It's got some spots for locator beacons, and then it's also got a whistle that's built into it. It sits right here. There's a whistle that's already built into it. I added a whistle to this one after I fell in the lake. I got to thinking, man, I probably should have something to let people know if there was an emergency. So I am going to start wearing this. Safety is important. I don't want to take it lightly, and I just would like to have the conversation though. At what point do you deem yourself knowledgeable enough, or what point do you deem the situation safe enough? I get there's risk. There's always going to be risk. This is risk mitigation. You know, wearing this 24/7 is reducing my risk, but ultimately, do you wear this 24/7? I don't know. And so I'm really asking a genuine, serious conversation with everyone out there. At what point do you become comfortable enough or competent enough to where you don't wear your life preserver as often? And so for the lake, if I'm at night by myself, probably should always have this on. If it's the middle of the day and there's boats everywhere, do I wear one? I don't know. You know, the only reason I really stopped was because this was just hot, and I was being, you know, a little too confident in everything. So heeded the warning, will be wearing one, but I would just like to know when, where, why, what you guys would deem to be a safe enough situation. And if the answer is never, hey, yeah, I'll definitely consider that, because you know, I get it. You're never you know, you're never going to anticipate falling in, but when you do, you sure wish you had the life jacket on. So, stoked. Definitely going to be wearing it. And it's, you know, it's comfortable. Looks cool, right? Not that looks should matter, but it does look cool. And it's easy to move around. You know, good mobility. It's comfortable. And hopefully I will never need it, but if I do, it's there. So I am going to start wearing this for the rest of the season, and we'll go from there.